And Dr. P here does seem like, to your point, a bad apple in the bunch of usually good doctors. But during the sentencing, the judge reportedly said that while he didn't give the ketamine that ultimately killed Perry, quote, you and others helped Mr. Perry on the road to such an ending by continuing to feed his ketamine addiction. And Perry's mother and stepfather reportedly said in their impact statement that they think Dr. P is, quote, among the most culpable of all. In your eyes, and I guess in the eyes of the law here, who do you think then is most responsible for Perry's death? And do you think that Dr. P really had a big hand in it?
I mean, I do think he clearly look. I mean, it's very interesting to look at. You clearly you have Dr. Chavez, who was basically stealing drugs by forging prescriptions in San Diego to send the medication. I mean, engaging in also really despicable conduct. You have Kenny Wazima, who was hired to be Perry's live-in manager and was supposed to be the person taking care of him and making sure he was okay. You have Jasvian Saga, the basically the drug dealer who supplied the ketamine that actually killed him. There's a lot of blame to go around. I do think that what part of what this case shows is that these problems often, particularly when we're talking about celebrities, and who have a lot of people hanging on around them, that there's a network of people who all share some responsibility. And I actually think it's a positive thing that this case is calling attention to the extent to which it's not just rogue actors. It takes a village of bad actors, and so Placencia definitely has some really gross aspects to him. Particularly the messages to me are just the worst of it. It's just showing what was in his heart, and but there's a lot of blame to go around here.
To that point, it really did seem like this spider web of bad actors, people trying to profit and make some money off of someone's addiction. The FDA has only approved ketamine, though, to be used as a general anesthesia. It's used off-label to treat things like depression and other mental issues. Do you think that this case is perhaps going to make it harder for doctors to prescribe ketamine?
Well, I think we need to be careful. Ketamine. We've had 25 years now, over 25 years of attention to the abuse of ketamine, but we've also had massive breakthroughs in the positive use of ketamine for treatment-resistant depression, meaning when people aren't, they're using traditional prescribed Prozac and Zoloft and the other antidepressants. It's not working for them. We have people with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and ketamine is a breakthrough for them. And I know lots of legitimate providers who are being careful with it. But like the problem with ketamine is the same as we see with ADHD medications and with opioids, which is that people want their hands on them because they make them feel better, right? We even had Perry basically sending messages and saying to people that he needed ketamine just to feel normal and pushing for it. So I think we have to be careful. My hope is that this case will warn off the people who are trying to make a quick buck by creating easy access to ketamine, but not do damage to the strides that have been made and people whose lives have been changed who really needed it because other traditional antidepressants weren't working for them.